Welcome back to the vlog. More plant stuff. On July 21st, which is when the day before we went away, we recorded an update on how the onions, potatoes and stuff all looked before. We even picked our first tomato. Well, we abandoned that vlog. Since then, this is now August 3rd. We've got all the potatoes out and our first onions, and a lot more tomatoes going red, Brussels and peppers going well as well. So enjoy the video. These are two onions that we grew from seeds. To get some of the muck off, we had to get rid of that one. The skin on that one mostly. But yeah, those are the two we've got so far. And also, it's mainly because the stems broke on a couple of the. I broke the stem off one, and one leaves just looked gone. So today we're going to get the last potato out, but we're also going to check on the other onions as well. So it's been a few weeks, so we've got a lot more tomatoes, lots that have turned red, including this one, which is not quite ready. I tried to tug it slightly, but they're all changing colour. Green, there's two down there. Is this one ready? No. No.
Not had much sun today.
There's some at the back too. Can't see them that clearly with all these leaves, but most of them are still orange. There's one there that might be ready. It is. That one came off quite comfortably. So we have one. Shall I give them water?
Oh, yes, please.
So there were a lot of weeds growing in that set of onions.
Yeah.
And yeah, the stems have kind of broken on some of those. That's why we got the two onions out from here. But immediate success. Bunions. I mean, potatoes.
Potatoes.
Decently sized. We got to show off the fact that we've still got most of the ones we've dug up over the last couple of months. They haven't spoilt or gone rotten yet. So we managed to keep them in a cold place and kept them dry.
Cool and dark.
Cool and dark. It's the onions. We've got a lot here.
Leave them longer.
Four and five.
And a worm.
And what do we do about our autumn potatoes?
I have been wrong before.
We found one more biggish one too. So we've got three biggish ones, two smaller ones, and then some baby ones.
I'm going to go further down now.
Yep. Oh, one more. So four big ones, two smaller ones, and baby ones. And there's my one tomato. Well, these are still growing in size, but they're still intact. The problem is it's been windy, so there are a lot of green bits, the weeds trying to grow. So I tried to take them out last time I was here, but I didn't get that many. But yeah, those ones are a little bit behind. But they're still standing up apart from that one. I was just wondering if it's a natural progression of onions because they're not that solid anymore, or they're top heavy, so they just fall.
I'm fairly sure that corner one's ready to go then.
That one there.
Yeah. So,
dig and dig.
let's see what we've got. Oh my. It's not bad at all.
It's not as big as I was expecting, considering how it looked.
Me neither. This one may be a bit bigger. We should see.
Are we leaving everything else?
That's a nice looking one.
Are we getting any more out? That one's not ready, I
This
guess.
one maybe.
Yeah, it's the one in the left, your right, my left.
This one.
Maybe.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's resisting.
There's a reason for it resisting.
Went deeper than most. Look at that! 2 red onions. Our first red onions, these two. that I've got up.
I did.
They're not as big or well developed as the onions from the supermarket, but still, as long as they taste as good. And maybe that one's ready. I don't know about the others.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one here.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. So I shared the 2 in the fridge. That means we've got 5 now. They're looking nice. Whether they'll taste nice, we're about to find out.
We shall find out.
I think everything else is intact. We just need to make sure they're not covered in soil.
Yeah. What's this?
Oh, another one.
Well, it lost all its leaves, so ready to come out.
So 4 onions. The rest I think are intact.
Yeah.
And yeah, those were a bit behind. So yeah,
We've still got that one in the
we've had about
greenhouse.
6 or 7 or 8 tomatoes in total out off so far.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Tastes good.
Should do. Very fresh.
Homegrown tomatoes taste much more than the supermarket versions.
Supermarket versions have been on the road for goodness knows how long.
More flavour.
Yeah, exactly.
Should do more of that, and then we'll check on the Brussels and the peppers. Yep. For those roots though.
Well, yeah, they'll come off too.
Yeah. Eventually.
I'll put that.
Look at these. They have grown quite a way. These Brussels are doing stuff. There's that one onion which has had the least optimal chance of growing. But the peppers, apparently, like tomatoes, because look at those white bits. They grow out the flowers, apparently.
I think so. Don't quote me.
And there's more right here as well. The peppers taller than the Brussels at the moment. And there's the last set of peppers right here. Growing nicely. And look at these Brussels sprouts, they're huge. And yeah, the second one was largely unaffected by caterpillars. That's why it looks the best.
Oh, actually.
And this is the far one, which I can't get much of a shot of because the others are in the way a little bit. Yeah, the top leaves were affected by caterpillars, but there's new ones growing nicely, and I can't see the 2 at the back.
So at the back, well, this one's got loads of new leaves on, which is nice.
Yeah, that was the one that was almost destroyed completely by a caterpillar, but yeah, it would be a bit further back. But that one is almost caught up to the others, despite its smaller container.
Yep, well, we might need to replant it in a bigger container.
Yeah, we might. We might need to. No, I don't think the up potato.
Why not?
Well, because it's long, but it's not wide. If you get the sense, it's only one dimension.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
you put it
wide.
in the middle of the thing, don't you, rather than
Of course, maybe.
Anyway, water for the.
We shall see. Here you go. Sometimes I teasingly put the water near him so that he thinks I'm going to get some water on him, but I never actually do it. If it happens, it's by accident. Right, I promise.
Oh, we've got spare time.
And what about that onion? Maybe we can take that outside now.
Yeah, okay. We'll put it next to the other onions. Perhaps even replant it in the onion tub.
Perhaps. That's for another day. Maybe tomorrow.
Indeed.
Everything going in the right direction, at least. And we have not just got all our potatoes out, but we've got some onions and some tomatoes picked and eaten. So, comment from the vlogs how long ago we got the potatoes out. But yeah, they look like supermarket ones. They are clean.
Well, apart from the odd divot here and there.
I mean, so are the supermarket ones, honestly.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit scabby as well.
That's a scabby one.
Yeah, but
But the rest look good. We used 30% of our mash from there.
tonight.
Yeah, so do you always do 20, 80, 30, 70 hours?
I do whatever. I do whatever. If I had enough potatoes to do it all hours without having to peel all the dreadful little ones, I do. But
Yeah,
today
the little ones are we use for roasts once or twice.
Yeah, we had one big shot potato, so I chopped that up for mash, and then it still would have been short on mash, so I added another one of our medium-sized potatoes to it.
Indeed.
Hence 70-30.
Yeah, taste-wise, the tomatoes taste very different from supermarkets, but potatoes taste very similar. It'll be very curious how similar the onions are to their regular taste, since I have a lot at Subby and I have a lot with other meals we have here at home. I am curious. That will be in the next vlog, probably. Yeah, as you can see from the onions back here, they are a lot bigger than the ones we've got, but that means we usually use only one onion for our meals at a time. We can use more of our onions. We've got four white onions and 2 red ones. Yeah, everything is going according to plan. Everything's going the right direction. The onions, yeah, are small, but you know, as long as they're edible, that's the important bit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on a future vlog, and as always, don't forget your band.